Right, so we need to make Billy a little video about what it's going to be like going into reception class because he's a bit worried. And it'll be nice for you to see as well, won't it? So I expect you'd like to know what it's going to be like. So I don't know exactly what it's going to be like in September because we don't know if everybody's going to be back in school together or if we're going to have to take it in turns to go in. Some people on some days on the other. Don't know about that yet. But I can tell you about where you're going to be, can't I? And the sorts of things that are going to go on. So, first of all, I've got some photos, little videos of the classroom, and I'll show you those in a bit and we'll talk about what you can see. But you need to remember the classrooms look a little bit different at the moment because they put a lot of the things away because there are some children playing in there at the moment, some of the reception class that are in there now, but they're not allowed to play with all the things because lots of things have to be put out of the way to keep them clean. So it'll look a bit different, bit emptier than it will normally, not so many tables and desks and things. So we'll have a look at that in a minute, okay? So the reception classes, it's going to be two classes and they're in the room next door to nursery. And you see the reception children going back and forth all the time, don't you, to assembly and to the toilet and dinner time. So they're coming from the room next door. It's right next door to nursery and that means I'll be there right next door all the time. So you'll always see me when you come through to go anywhere. And I will be expecting you to say hello and give me a wave. That would be lovely. So I won't be far away. So it's in the room next door. It's a great big room split into two parts. So one class of children will be with one teacher in the one side and the other teacher and their class will be in the other side. But they'll do their register and their teaching and their lessons in the two rooms. But then when you're working and playing, you'll be mixing in the whole space. So you'll get to use all the space. So I can show you the two rooms, but you will be using all the space and playing with all the toys. And then, of course, there's a fantastic space outside. And we'll have a look at that as well, which you're going to love. So that's going to be brilliant. So that's where you're going to be. It's going to be next door to nursery, not far from me. And then the main thing that you're going to notice is different is that you're going to be there all day. Because when you go to reception class, you come for the whole day and you stay for your dinner. How exciting is that? So you're going to come in the morning and bring your packed lunch, or if you're having school dinners, you'll be bringing in some well, no, you don't bring in money anymore when we just that on the computer. So you just be coming in. And then at lunchtime, you'll be going into the hall. Now, you know where the hall is because we do PE in the hall, don't we? That's the big room just outside the nursery cloakroom. We see lots of things going on in the hall. So you'll be going in there. There'll be special tables that do this. They fold up like that. And then they go flat like that. And there's seats to sit on either side. They're really special. Usually we go in and have a practice before we finish in nursery, but we won't be able to do that this year, but still, you'll see them. So you'll sit in the hall with the other children from reception and lots of other children. It's quite busy in there because everybody goes to have their dinner. It's like a big cafe. And you go up to the dinner door and you go into the kitchens and there's a big serving bench where the ladies are with all the food. If you're having school dinners, and you can choose what you'd like and you can say, can I have some of this please, and can I have some of that please? You get a drink on a special tray and then you take it to one of the special tables and eat your dinner with your friends. And that's really exciting. And after that you go out to play. Fabulous. So that'll be a bit different because then in the afternoon you do some more jobs and some more playing. So it's going to be a longer day. You might be tired to start with. So make sure you're getting lots of sleep, okay, and eating lots of good food. We need you strong like a superhero, ready to start full time. Now, teachers. Now, I do know who the teachers are going to be for the reception classes. I can't tell you I don't because I do. And I'm very excited because we've got two fantastic teachers going to be in reception class. Both ladies I've worked with, and they're my friends and they're lovely, and I'm really happy that you're going to have these two people for teachers. But I can't tell you who it is yet, okay, because Mr. Blackburn has not sent out the lists yet. So Mr. Blackburn does not want, just in case he has to change anything, I suppose, he doesn't want anybody to know yet. So it's like a secret. But as soon as Mr. Blackburn says it's fine, I'm going to get the two teachers to make little videos so I can send them to you to say hello. Okay, but I am really, really happy because these are lovely teachers. So I'm really glad that you're going to go into their class, okay? What else? Right, the children in the class. So it'll be the people that you've been with this year in nursery. The morning and the afternoon nursery people are going to be going into reception, so you'll get to know each other a lot better. I know you've seen each other at parties and things, but the afternoon children and the morning children will be mixed together in reception class. There are a couple of people who've been in nursery who are not going to be there, and I'm going to talk about them a bit more next week because we're going to say goodbye to them next week, okay? But mostly it'll be everybody you know, all your friends. So you're going to have a brilliant time playing with all your friends in reception class, just like you did in nursery, and making new friends from afternoon or from morning that you didn't know before so much. So that's that. Things to play with. Wow. Whew. Loads of stuff. As I say, a lot of it's put away at the moment. But oh my goodness, they've got building things that are a bit trickier than my nursery ones because you're going to be a bit older. So think of the models you're going to make. Archie Jones, think of the things you can make. They've got a brilliant dressing up corner, loads of gorgeous things in it. We've got an art corner with so many things you can use to make things. We've got lovely book corners, computers, and then of course outside, loads more room and lots of different things to play with. So you're always going to be busy. You're going to do jobs. I told you I've got to get you ready for reception because it's harder jobs, but it's things that you're going to be ready to learn and you're going to be brilliant. I won't be able to believe the work you're doing in reception class. So I think what we need to do now is just have a little look at some of the videos and I'll talk you through them and we'll see what is there so you know what it looks like. Okay? Right, so this is the big room next door to nursery. So we got some laptops there. Now that is a dressing up corner. There's lots of things in it at the moment, but that is the dressing up corner. It's really big. Here's some desks. Now there's the art corner, and under those covers are loads of things to use for your art. Now there's one of the coat pegs racks, so you'll be putting your coats on there. Lots of tables for doing jobs. Pretty, isn't it? Now there's the carpet where you'll sit in this room for register and for stories and things like that. So we'll go through into the next room now. This is the one next door to it. There's a little bathroom there. So there's the carpet for sitting for register. Maths board, sounds. Oh, that looked fantastic. This is the first bit of outside. So we've got lots of tough spots, some seats. There's the railings. There's a little bench you can sit and have a chat. Now we'll go and have a look at the grass a bit more in a minute, but you can see there's the grass and there's also a path there that you can use for riding bikes and things. Garden here. There's an art board and a stage. Lots of things to do. So this is the grass part outside. Look how much space you've got to run and play. There's a big tree, you can hide behind there, and table to sit at. And then we go back into the other part. Oh, there's some more toys out this time, look. Okay, building things, water trays, sand trays. Oh, look at all the things to play with. That's amazing. Okay, what do you think? Is it looking a bit fabulous? I think Billy's going to feel better, isn't he, when he's seen that? He's going to be so excited. So if you see Billy when you get back to nursery in September, make a reception class in September. Just check he's okay. All right. Just make sure he's okay. But now you know what it looks like as well, don't you? So that's a bit exciting. Right. So we'll show this film to Billy and we'll see how he feels about it on Wednesday. Okay then.